As adults, we all know how precious our vision is. After all, without it, we wouldn't be able to see the beautiful colors on the trees this time of year, the faces of our loved ones, or that Netflix series we've been binge watching on the weekends. Only our next guest knows that vision is even more important for children because so much of what a child learns is through their eyes. Doug Zarkin with Pearl Vision understands that the importance of a child's eye care is more than just ensuring that they can see clearly. He's here to tell us more about Pearl Vision and One Sight's ABSee program, which provides comprehensive eye care and corrective eyewear to children in need. Welcome, Doug.
Thanks for having me.
So why is child eye care so important?
So as a parent of 2 young kids, I was shocked to realize and learn that 1 out of every 4 school-age kids and 40% of Hispanic kids actually have an undiagnosed vision issue. And so as a parent, we got our kids ready for school. We got them the backpack, the sneakers. We hope they're in the right classroom. But the most important back-to-school supply we can give to our children is to ensure their eyes are healthy and they're seeing clearly.
So does South Dakota make sure that you're getting these vision screenings?
Unfortunately, it's one of the few states that doesn't require a vision screening, which is why in 2015 we actually created a program called the Eye Squad. The Eye Squad is the adventures of Iris and Lash trying to fight off Professor Blur, and really it's about educating parents and kids about the importance of eye care to make it a little less intimidating and to make it part of that annual health care regimen.
And we have a little sneak peek of what we can see, what you just explained, so here it is.
Great.
It's hard to make beautiful music when Professor Blur is around.
We're Iris and Lash from Eye Squad, here to share the importance of seeing clearly.
1 in 4 kids has an undiagnosed vision issue.
So much of learning is through your eyes. It's important to let your parents know if your eyes are bothering you. Now you're ready for center stage.
Parents, take note. We work with all major health and vision plans, including iMed.
Now tell me about the Eye Squad activity books.
So along with the video, the activity book you can find in pediatricians' offices in and around your neighborhood eye care center, as well as actually in every Pearl Vision eye care center. And really what it's designed to do is to educate and inform and entertain. We want parents and kids to actively engage in the topic of eye care because it is so important not only to ensure your kids are seeing clearly, but their eyes are healthy.
And there's a lot of different things that they do in these activity books. So there's hidden objects they have to find, word searches.
Puzzles, anything that's really going to talk about vision acuity in a fun way that allows parents and children to actually have a dialogue so that when mom or dad hopefully schedules that annual eye exam, kids are actually going to be excited about being part of the Eye Squad and ensuring that they're seeing clearly.
So when you say that you hope mom and dad schedule this eye exam, I mean, when should we be doing this? What age?
So, you know, doctors will tell you, our eye care experts will tell you anywhere between ages 3 and 5, you should get an annual eye exam. And then you should proceed with that actually every single year. You know, 80% of what a child learns is through their eyes. And so imagine giving your child a disadvantage by not ensuring that their eyes are healthy and they're seeing clearly.
So what are some of these early signs or symptoms that my child might not be seeing clearly?
So the power of observation in detecting a vision acuity issue is huge. The most important person in that dialogue is actually the teacher. You know, many teachers will observe a child sitting in the back of the classroom, not being able to see. They'll squint, the way they're adjusting perhaps the textbook that they're looking at. Or, you know, heaven forbid when your child's on your smart device, watching how they're adjusting it near and far. Are they squinting? Are they complaining of headaches? These are all early signs that it's probably a good opportunity to take your child to the eye care professional.
And what can happen if we go too long of a period of time without getting this corrected?
So in addition to not being able to see clearly, there are things like amblyopia, which is lazy eye, which if not detected and corrected, can actually lead to a learning disability. So again, as a parent, we really want to make sure that we're giving our kids every advantage when it comes to learning and achieving their dreams. And that's why an annual eye exam is so important.
And thinking back to when I was a kid, iPads, cell phones, they weren't really a thing when I was younger. But having that screen time, can that affect our children's vision too? So
there's a lot of noise about the harmful effects of blue light. And for sure, it can affect a number of things. It can cause migraines. It could lead to dry eye. It actually could affect something called the circadian rhythm, which is your body's natural ability to go to sleep, which is why, you know, they say to parents to step away from the smart device about an hour to an hour and a half before going to sleep to allow your brain to relax and to get into that natural sleep cycle.
Should you be regulating this as a parent, too, of how much time you use this throughout the day?
Oh, absolutely. You know, you don't want to expose your child to too much harmful blue light. You know, there's blue light when you walk outside from the sun. but the magnification of blue light and smart devices is pretty intense. So we will always want to be careful that we're monitoring utilization.
Now, Pearl Vision is making an even bigger commitment to kids.
Yeah, so Pearl Vision was started by a doctor, Stanley Pearl, in 1961, and he really believed in caring about the people behind the eyes. So in collaboration with our friends at OneSight, we are so excited to announce ABSee, which is really an initiative to unlock the potential of every school-age child. You know, as we talked about, 80% of what a child learns is through their eyes. And so we're going to be going to communities across the country, really talking to kids and accessing kids who don't necessarily have access to high-quality eye care and eyewear, and bringing them the best of what Pearl Vision is about, which is caring about the people behind the eyes. And so we're really excited to make a difference because, again, if we can catch and correct an undiagnosed vision care issue, we're putting them on their path to unlocking their possibilities.
We're looking at some video right now of children getting their glasses. I mean, what reaction do you get when these kids put on their glasses?
There is nothing like watching a child see 20/20 for the first time. You know, if you bring their life in focus, there's a renewed sense of excitement about learning. You know, to the point we talked about earlier, a kid sitting in the back of the classroom may not know what seeing clearly is, and so they may be struggling. And so the idea of being able to course correct with preventative eye care and corrective eyewear, it's amazing what's now possible.
Yeah, I will never forget when my mom told me after I got my glasses, I was in 4th grade, and she said I was like, the trees have leaves. Oh my gosh, there's a mailbox.
Yep.
Things like that. But how can we get involved?
So we really want our neighbors, especially in this community, to get involved, and there's two very easy ways. You can visit our website, pearlvision.com/ABSee, that's ABSee, and join us by making a donation. Or you can visit any one of our Sioux Falls area neighborhood eye care centers, talk to our associates, come in, learn about what ABSee is doing, and see how you can make a contribution there.
All right, well, these are all great things. So thank you so much for coming in and sharing what you are doing to make a difference.
Thanks for having us.
Want to know more about how you can get involved or get your child's vision checked? Simply visit pearlvision.com/ABSee. You'll find them at 2 locations in Sioux Falls. The number to call for the South Louise location is 361-9833. The number for the South Foss Avenue store is 336-8800. Not in Sioux Falls? You can find a neighborhood eye care center near you at pearlvision.com.